Hello everyone, welcome to another live feed hosted by me, Mr. Philly, and today we are rating Genesee beer. Alright, so if those of you who don't know, Genesee beer is actually, I'll be honest with you, it's one of those cheap shit beers that you can buy. And it's actually very common in my state and in the neighboring states that I live in. And it's actually very, very cheap. But this Genesee is actually not bad. And from the research that I've done on it, Genesee Brewing Company is located in Rochester, New York, so it's actually really not bad. It started in 1878, and at one point they changed it to High Plains Brewing Company, but then they changed it back in 2009. They started to change. The change happened in 2000, and they changed it back in 2009. And they're known for their cheap, more affordable beers, and yeah, that's why, like, they have Genesee Ice, which is kind of gross. I mean, it's not that great, but sometimes I buy it just because it's pretty cheap. I mean, like, a six-pack of this is like $5, literally. So yeah, it's actually known as a cheaper beer. I don't know why, so it's actually pretty good. Hello, how you doing, Leyland Play? How you doing? So anyway, so yeah, they actually have a lot of different. They have a stout, they have an ale, and they have the lager, and they're mostly known as their cream lager and then their regular lager. But mostly what all you can find in the state that I live in is a regular lager and then their cream lager. So yeah, we're gonna give it a taste, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts and my ratings. Here we go. Mm. Mm. It's got a light, kind of like a Bud Light or any other American beers. I can kind of more closely relate it to a Coors. No, yeah, Coors, but a lot lighter, not funky and bulky tasting. Very light. It's got a little bit of fizz. I don't really like that, actually. It's got a little bit of a fizz. But other than that, yeah, it's a light. If you don't want to buy a Bud Light or a Coors or an American like that, this is the way to go, honestly, and it's actually very cheap. So yeah, cheaper kind of brand of beer from where I live. It's known as a cheaper beer. So yeah, I think price-wise, honestly, I would give it all together as a light lager, like comparable to a Coors or a Bud Light. I would give it a solid 7, honestly, just because of price and just because of its quality and quantity. So anyway, cheers. How's everybody doing today? Everybody have a good day? Everybody have a good weekend? Talk to me, everybody. I had a pretty good weekend. I actually went to the casino for the first time in years, and I go to the casino probably like once every couple of years, or once a year mostly. So yeah, I haven't been in a couple of years. I probably go like 2 or 3 times a year. And I ended up winning $40, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, so actually I can say I had a pretty good weekend, all in all. I just made some killer avocado toast in my last video, so if you haven't watched it yet, don't forget to like and follow, and go watch my last video. It's really killer. So anyway, yeah, so there's that. And next weekend we have a really good one for you guys, really good one, lamb burgers. And I found a great recipe for lamb burgers. Oh my gosh, we used to have lamb for Easter every Easter, and man, it was to die for. My mother made the best lamb, and it goes really well with shawarma or chicken shawarma. I love making lamb with my shawarma, or lamb gyros or gyros. Yeah, we call them gyros in Philly, anyway, because I'm from Philly. But yeah, you can use lamb and make it as a cheeseburger or whatever. So I have a really great recipe, and I'm so excited to make it next weekend. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be delicious. And we're also gonna be making tahini sauce with it, because tahini sauce goes really, really well with it's a middle. So basically, tahini sauce, just to give you a rundown. I'm already talking about the recipe too early, but I'll probably go over it again in my next video when I make the lamb burgers. Tahini sauce is basically like the ranch of the Middle East. And it only takes 3 ingredients. So you just need sesame seeds, you need avocado, no, not avocado, I'm sorry, olive oil, or a neutral oil they use, but you can use olive oil, and then you process, put it in a blender, and some salt, and I think that's about it. Well, there's another one, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, we're gonna make it. Our lamb burgers with a beautiful, you know, Middle Eastern ranch sauce. It's gonna be delicious. So see how that goes. Stay tuned. Next weekend, that's what we're gonna make. Yeah, lamb burgers. And we also have feta cheese for the toppings. So it's gonna be great. Anyway. Alright. So everybody, tell me about their week. Tell me how everything's going, you know? Anybody do anything fun this weekend or what? I also wanted to mention too, so I just remember this actually. For my last recipe, the video that I just made recently with my avocado toast. Now you don't have to add egg or bacon, but you know, it's always a good thing to add actually. It's just gonna add sweet saltiness to that already salty, mild salty flavor of the avocados basically in your avocado toast. Um, you've returned. Oh, how you doing, last verse? I don't think I've seen you before. Have you been here before? So anyway, so when it comes to, you know, avocado toast, and you don't even have to mash it up, you know, I've seen recipes where they just cut it up in little strips and you can put that on top too. It just depends on your liking. So yeah, but yeah, cayenne pepper, and you know, I'm disappointed. I'm sorry that I couldn't actually show you how, you know, I mean, I use the fruit processor with mine, so you have to get them when they're just ripe. It's a little bit of a difficult process. Oh, what were you before? Huh? Beauty Prince, Smash Mouth as a chef? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. No, avocados, you have to get them when they're ripe. You know, I usually, you know, when I buy avocados, and I do love avocados, I love them to death, you know. Oh yeah, that was you. Okay, that was a while back. I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? How you been? Wow. Oh wow, that's awesome. No, I just wanted to point out though, you know, avocados, you have to get them when they're super ripe. And you know, a lot of times I leave them in the refrigerator, but you know, they actually don't get ripe that way. So, I mean, if you really want to get them ripe, you know, you have to leave them out. And, you know, they can get ripe really, really fast actually. But, you know, I mean, they're a very mess. You know, I really do hate using them. I mean, I mean, it's one of my pet peeves to cook with, but, you know, I mean, a lot of recipes, you know, a lot of great recipes have avocados. So, you know, do what you got to do. I mean, just because they get all over your hands, you know. I haven't bought gloves in a while, but I need to start buying gloves, you know, if I'm going to make more recipes with avocados or whatever. So yeah, but they can get really, really messy. So just be aware of that. And you know, but with mine, you know, I really thought they were ripe because they were in my refrigerator for 3 days. But if you leave them in your refrigerator, you know, they don't get really ripe that well. So I've noticed though, leave them outside your refrigerator for a day. That will actually help them get them more ripe faster. So anyway. Oh, last verse. So, what was your name before last verse? Oh, I do remember you did break your leg. We had a discussion and everything, so yeah. Uh, I mean, it's vague, but yeah, I do remember you broke your leg. But that was like earlier this year. That was like back in the spring or something when we talked. It's crazy. Have you been on here since then? Have you watched my videos regularly? Oh, well, awesome. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing then. Well, thank you very much for being an avid follower. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. How's your leg doing? I mean, has your leg healed? I mean, it's been quite a while, so I'm assuming your leg is healed really well now, right? But I know when you break your leg, you know, sometimes it takes a couple months, you know, a month to 2 months, so yeah. That's great. It's really good. So last verse, what do you do? Remind me. Do you work? Are you a regular YouTuber? What is your thing? Oh, you're still in high school. That's right. Yeah, I remember. Are you still a teenager, aren't you? Oh, okay. That's from what I remember. Okay. Well, how's that going for you? School and everything. What grade are you in now? Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's good, that's good. Let don't sound too enthusiastic. Tell me your real feelings. Tell me how you really feel. Not a big school person, not a big homework person, all that fun stuff. Put fleas on the teacher? Oh, seventh grade. Yeah, I remember my seventh grade. Actually, my seventh grade, was actually flip-flopped. I only did half of seventh grade, and then I skipped up to eighth grade because I was actually behind. So yeah. So I didn't really like seventh grade that much because my teacher was kind of a prick, honestly. But yeah, my sixth grade teacher was the best. I really love my sixth grade teacher. God bless the guy. Great guy. It's always like you think about it, like it's you think about teachers in your past and people that you go to school with, and it's like, wow, the guy that I really, there's people that you really do like, and it's like, wow, that guy, the things that he taught me is like really did stick with me till this day. Actually, the life lessons. I think it's just the life lessons that they actually teach you. And I learned a lot of good life lessons from my sixth grade teacher. So yeah. Anyway, and it reminds me because I saw a movie the other night. I forgot what it was, but it was interesting. I forget it was. I think it was called Godsend, and it just kind of reminded me. It was kind of a horror movie, and I forget who was in it, but there was a guy. He was about to. Oh yeah, you go get some water. But anyway, I'll go on. There was a guy who he was walking down the street in a bad neighborhood, and then he got stopped by these two muggers, and they were about to rob him. And the one mugger knew who he was. He was a teacher. I was like, "Whoa, you're the best teacher I ever had. Actually, I know you." I was like, "I'll let you go. You have a good night." So yeah. So it's great how good teachers can stick with you. So yeah. I mean, that's just a movie, but yeah, that was a little dark. But yeah, in this movie, this guy was about to get mugged by some guy, but the guy knew him who was a teacher. He was like his sixth or seventh grade teacher. So yeah, he was a great teacher. So yeah. All right. You good now? Get some water? That was quick. That was like some ninja shit. Drink water fast, huh? um. So like, so what do you do? So last person. I mean, you had a different name than the last time, but what do you do? I can't remember. It's been a while since we spoke, but what is your thing? Like with YouTube or outside of YouTube? Are you a gamer or what? I mean, like, what is your hobby? What is your thing? Everybody has a thing. Obviously, my thing is cooking, as you've watched. So yeah. Oh really? Roblox. What is that? I've heard of it. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but just give me a rundown of it. And what was the recent controversy? I haven't even heard of that. So that's interesting. Is that a game, or is that have to do with gaming? I should know. I feel really stupid. Yeah, I've heard that word before, but I don't know exactly what that all goes into that. What that is exactly. Okay, okay. Oh, so there's some controversy on it, really? Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm not a gamer. I don't know much about it. I mean, I was gaming back in the day when they were doing Halo. That was my game. Halo was the thing. You know, um, at one point, you know, like 10 years ago, or maybe longer, I did get a gaming system, and I got what was it called? Okay, okay, that makes sense. But it's more of a physics. Okay, it's a yeah. It sounds like, you know, a gaming. So it's a gaming tool then, mostly. Okay, that makes more sense. That's what I figured it would be. But anyway, you know, 10 years ago I got a gaming system, and I was just about to play Minecraft, and I actually ended up getting robbed, and I got my PlayStation, or you know, my Xbox systems taken and my TV taken. So that was it. That was the last time I ever tried gaming. I gave up after that. I was dying out. What kind of controversy happened? I'm not familiar with this. This is quite interesting. I mean, that's kind of intriguing. Tell me more, if you're interested in sharing. There was controversy behind it. Was it just because of the way it was marketed or something, or what? Or just because what you have to do to actually, you know, the tool to, you know, make your game? Oh, it got banned. Okay, okay. Well, I'll have to look into that actually. Now you got me curious. No, you really got me curious though. Interesting. I didn't even know about that. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, I have to look more into that actually though. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a gamer. I was back in the day when Halo was a thing. That was my game back in the day, and that's all I remember. I mean, I gamed more earlier, but yeah, I never really got into gaming that much. But yeah, so I mean, I'm more of a Netflixer or a television person, you know, and movie guy. So yeah, I mean, like I like games, but it has to be a really good game so that I'm playing. But I know games can be addicting too. But yeah, Halo was my game. But yeah, back in the day, that was it. So I mean, like I'm actually thinking about getting back into gaming because I mean, no, the other game that I did play, I mean, like not Grand Theft Auto. Oh really? I did not know about that. Wow. That's very a lot of controversy. That's a deep conspiracy theory. Hello, Cruz. How you doing? So, you know, I am actually thinking about getting back into gaming because, the one game that I did like, you know, not Grand Theft Auto, but another version of it, Mafia, and there's Mafia 2, Mafia 3, and Mafia 4, the old times. I mean, I'm looking at the graphics and it looks really amazing, actually. So I'm actually, you know, I saw the trailer for Mafia: The Old Country the other day, and it's kind of making me want to go buy another Xbox or a gaming system. So we'll see how that goes. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, if you play Grand Theft Auto, you might like Mafia. Mafia 2, 3, and 4. I didn't like Mafia 3 that much. I didn't like the storyline, but Mafia 4, Mafia 2, Mafia 1, really good. Very similar concept to Grand Theft Auto, though. I mean, I don't know what Grand Theft Auto is in. They're probably in their sixth one or seventh one now, or more. So yeah. Give me a moment. Oh, I can imagine. Wow, Roblox. It's crazy. Oh, so this guy was actually exposing other people, basically, and he got banned for it. It's terrible. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to find a charger or something. This is all news to me, but yeah. That's interesting. I can imagine. Terrible. Alright, give me a moment. I'm going to use the restroom. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. What's up? Nice to talk to you again now. It's been forever since we talked. You got school in the morning? Oh, man. Oh, really? Yeah. So, you don't actually have a, like, oh, so, are your parents in the military or something, or what? So, you travel a lot? No. Well, you haven't been in the same school? Bye, Cruz. Nice to meet you. Oh, he moved. Oh, yeah. Right on. Sorry, let me adjust this here. Whoop. Cool. Yep. Alright, almost lost you guys there. Table's a little rickety. But yeah, so seeing 10 people on. Anybody have any suggestions what I should cook next time? All right, you get your 5-hour energy. I hate though. I don't think they. Well, they taste nasty, honestly. I mean, although I mean, yeah, those actually do work. Actually, the 5-hour energies. I mean, I actually did see a difference in my performance when I tried one of those. I don't. I think they're really gross though, but yeah. I like my monsters though. The coffee monsters. Coffee monsters. Anyway, so oh, you go ahead. So anyway, anybody have any suggestions what I should cook next time? Um, oh, it's on your desk. Oh, so it's within reach. Just reach your arm out and grab it. So, anybody have any suggestions what I should cook next time? I'd love suggestions, comments, critics, anything like that. Fried zucchini. Okay, fried zucchini. All right, thank you. I really like the compliment. I'm not a big zucchini person, but I really appreciate the what do you call it? Suggestion. I really appreciate the suggestion. Thank you very much. Fried zucchini. You like fried zucchini? Wow, interesting. Um, One of my shorts I made ratatouille. I mean that does have zucchini in it. If you make it with something, I think it's good. I'm not a big zucchini person though, by itself, but if you make it with something. Sirloin steak? Okay, well thank you. That's another good suggestion. I love steak. We used to have steak 3 times a night in my family when I was growing up. So yeah, sirloin steak. Not my favorite, but you know, I like what do you call it? Filet mignon or Casey strip. Those are my two favorites. You know, steak is pretty expensive though, but yeah. I have some really good ideas with steak next time, but thank you for giving me that suggestion. I really appreciate it. So yeah. Oh man. Fried zucchini. I've not tried that. Wow. So, do you make that in your family, fried zucchini? How do you guys? I mean, if that's true, if so, how do you guys make it? If I may ask. There was a video where I made steak, though. I did make a steak. I just did a tutorial on just how to make a basic steak. Because, you know, steak is very easy to overcook if you don't know what you're doing sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to cook, but you know, I mean, a lot of times I used to end up overcooking it when I made steak. But yeah, I mean, you have to cook it on the sides, and you know, I have a video showing that. So, but yeah. But you said you've been watching my videos, so you've probably seen it. Hopefully. If not, you can go back and watch. Voodoo shit. Somebody else just used that word the other day, voodoo shit. But does it taste good or what? Is it seasoned or is it with something? Is it just by itself? Some voodoo shit. I like your style. That's funny. Somebody else used that word the other day. The reason why I said that, no. We used that word. I watched a movie with my brother, Weapons. I don't know if you've seen that movie yet. I don't know if you're a horror fan, but Weapons was really good movie. Some really great horror movie elements in it. It's awesome. Yeah, definitely worth a watch. So yeah, that's why I said, you know, we were talking about voodoo shit because, I mean, well, actually that would be a spoiler. I don't know if I should say it or not. The Weapons is about a witch. So yeah, that's why we use the word voodoo shit. But yeah. No, if you haven't seen Weapons, good movie. If you like horror movies, that's worth a watch. Good flick. Hello, Cruz. You back again? You watch movies last burst or no? You movie guy or no? All right. Well, you watch horror flicks or no? Take you guys off. My phone is not charging from this distance. Oh, sorry. Oh, there, now it's charging. Sorry to take you guys off the charger, or take you guys off the, what do you call it, the LED light, because my phone was not charging from the angle that I was in. So yeah. Oh. Friday the 13th. Oh, I have not seen that one. I've only seen the first one from the 1980s, but you know, from my understanding, in the original one, it wasn't even Freddy, or no, not Freddy. It wasn't even Jason who was actually killing. It was his mother. It wasn't until the second or the third one that he actually started doing the killing. Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about the newer ones? I saw the new one from 2009. No, I went to theaters and saw that. That was a long time ago. They were gonna make another one, but I mean the remake they didn't do so well. So yeah, I don't know. They seem to be at a dead end with a lot of the 80s slasher flicks, like the Friday the 13th, and Freddy Krueger. But it'd be cool if they actually could do something again with it. I mean, Halloween was good, you know. Good. Second one was okay. Third one, I mean, I liked how I mean Michael Myers finally was deceased, but like it could have been better. I mean, they could have been better. Yeah, yeah. The story was good, but yeah, I mean, like they could have done some. I feel like with the storyline. It was cool how they revived it, and it was cool how they put Jamie Lee Curtis back into it. For the Halloween movies, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. It was kind of cool how Danny McBride, that comedian, actually made it. It was kind of interesting how these comedians actually started making movies. Like Jordan Peele, he made Us, and then he made Get Out. Those were both pretty good movies too. Not so much Us, but Get Out was pretty good. But yeah, Halloween. Yeah, I mean Halloween. You know the remake or the remastered version of it was good, but it could have been better. But yeah. Um, You know, I really wish though, like the one that from the 2007 Rob Zombie made. I liked his version of it actually. It was pretty dark and I think it was pretty interesting. Um, it's not working. I tried that. I don't try it very much. If you drink it something all the time, actually you build a tolerance up to it. So yeah, that's the problem with it. So maybe you have a tolerance. I don't know. Well, don't drink any more then. You don't want to have a heart attack. Well, well, I mean, drinking too many energy drinks leads to fatal problems. Well, there you go. Don't risk it. Why are you taking 5-hour energy? Why can't you just go to bed? Do you have some homework you need to do? Do you have some tests you have to study for or something? I wish those kind of things existed back in the 90s when I was a kid. 5-hour energy, things like that. I grew up in the 90s. We just had coffee. That was all we had. Oh, crap. You know, it's fun. I don't like Oreos. You know, it's funny. My grandmother actually worked with a company that made Oreos for multiple decades of her life, but you know, I never really liked Oreos. Not a big Oreo fan. I just think they're funky, chocolatey tasting. And the white Oreos aren't bad, but yeah. There you go. The stuffing is probably the only, I think, the tasty part. But yeah, yeah. No, you're right. The white stuffing, or the white cream. Yeah, in the middle. All right. Well, there you go. You need sleep then. Yeah, go to sleep. All right. Well, you know what? Actually, that sounds like a good idea. So it was actually great hanging out with you guys. I really appreciate the likes and subscribes and the follows and everything. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and follow. And as always, happy cooking, everybody. This is Mr. Philly signing off. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. All right. Oh, okay. I thought you were what? Oh, I thought you'd seen some of my live streams. Well, I've made a few, so yeah, not as many as I want, but yeah, hopefully there's plenty more where that came from. All right. You have a good night, Les Spurs. All right. Have a good night with everybody. Bye.